Yoga does stuff to you, makes you want to make sure you stay here. The more homes you have, the more likely you are to stay.
Or at least come back.
At least come back. Okay, let's stop the knee motion and toes straight ahead, knees over the toes, and we're going to squat and lift. Oh, I love that. Is that your own t-shirt? That's cool. Oh, she's a businesswoman too. And let's stay out down on this one. Bring the elbows out to outside, and then place your hands on your knees. And then we use a shoulder roll to come forward. And let's come back up. One more set of squats. This time we'll stay down and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Burning buns, burning buns. Okay, let's grab our fan. Let's see, I know you have a shoulder. Let's not do our hands.
Wait, you can do hands for class, do
Well, no, we usually do quite a bit of arms, and I'm thinking.
Just turn one arm in its.
I do the arms.
Okay,
Or legs. No.
Do something.
do something.
She can modify. I know
Yeah.
Catherine will
Yeah.
modify.
Okay.
Don't pay no attention to me. I'll take care of myself.
Mama, I can do it myself.
All right, arms out, shoulders are bent slightly. We're just going to pull the band down. So tension as you lower and relaxed when you release. Turn it around. Oh wait, we're not done in front. What am I doing here? Let's do arms up. And just down to chest level. Oh, I always hear my neck pop when I do these. Actually, at my age, it could be my neck, it could be my shoulder, it could be my chest. I don't know. All I know is there's a crackling in my ear, and I'm just grateful that I can hear. And there's no tension on this, so don't be doing this. We're just ranging our shoulders here. And one more, and relax. So what can I do here? I'll just turn it around. Take a couple turns around your band. And we're just going to press straight out. press, pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna do the same thing, except we're crossing. Alternate one hand on top of the other. We'll be punching forward, alternating with the right hand first. And band behind your back. Elbows pointed, wait a minute. There's 2 ways we can do it. I don't want to do it sideways, I want to do it forward. So bring your elbow close to your head and straight up to the ceiling. Now we're going to turn the elbow out and go out to the side. We're getting a little more bicep when we do it that way. 6, 7, 8. You should feel some burning by now, I hope.
All week.
You've been burning all week?
Worms all week. My worms are tired. I'm not whining, it feels good.
You're whining just a little bit. It's okay. Shows that it's effective. And then out to the side. Yeah, that's pretty much all bicep. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. 7 and 8. Let's take the band off and put it on the so that the short part is on the inside of your foot. Get a couple of turns around. We're going to do our lawnmower starting exercise. Pull up, and then back.
This would be a good exercise for a gardener.
Yeah.
She's lawnmower going.
Yep.
Or a boat. I have to pull. I could never start a boat. I would drift away and never be seen again.
Got one swim after that.
I
I got you.
I got
Gorgeous.
you. I got you, babe. Take a couple turns around. Bring it towards the front. We're gonna do some front raises. Just up to shoulder level, and your elbow is bent slightly. Stop right there. Now we're gonna take it up to the side, same thing. Yeah, that one worked. Okay, other leg. Start your engines. front. Have you had surgery, Catherine, on your shoulder?
No, I got an MRI when I get home. They don't even know what's wrong with me yet. Of course, you know, I've got about 10 things that I think of that's wrong.
Yeah. When we get home from our winter trip, it's always spring tune-up season. We always get all of our doctor visits in then. Hooray.
Us too.
Get ourselves patched up and come back next season. Okay, let's tie a knot in the end. Keep it close to the end, so you don't have a bunch hanging over. We're gonna go to our chairs. And we're gonna do some bicep curls. Try not to put the tension on the place where the knots are, because it makes them too hard to get undone. So with your hands slightly outside your leg, sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna do some bicep curls. And up here at the top, we're gonna pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we were going basically from 0 to 90. Now we're gonna start at 90 and just go all the way up to 180. So we're just doing a limited range here. These should feel a lot harder. Now we're going to start from 0.
Love what it feels like.
Actually, we did 0 to 180, 90 to 180. So now we're doing 0 to 90. For those of you who think in angles. So we're starting on the downside, and we're just going up to there, straight up. You may have to grab a little lower to get the accurate tension here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pump. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Now, with your opposite hand, you're going to grab that band, take a couple turns around. There's a nice little groove here in your thigh. That's where the muscles meet. You stick your elbow in there, and what you're going to do is palm to the ceiling. You're going to do what's called a concentration curl. And you're going to aim for your shoulder. Pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, other foot. And I think what I meant to do is 0 to 180, 0 to 99. I'm just with our arms extended down and come all the way up, thumb to shoulder. And pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now from 0 to 90. And pump. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now from 90 to 180. Should be feeling your biceps by now. It's okay to cry. 7, 8, and pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2.
That's my.
When I do that, it reminded me. Mr. Bill, oh no!
That's my weaker
Mr.
arm for
Bill.
sure.
That goes back a ways. Wasn't that during Saturday Night Live that they introduced Mr. Bill? I can't believe how much of my life is based on Saturday Night Live. Okay, so we find that groove in our leg, we put our elbow in there, and we're gonna do a concentration. So direct the thumb to the shoulder.
Oh, Sunday night, they're supposed to show SNL's 50th.
Yeah, we're gonna do some intake or outtakes or whatever, little quips. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, come and join us.
If I, 6:30 is about the time I'm like, I hear the bed call.
What?
I know, it's sad.
You an early bird?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, so I gotta pick the clips, so. I wonder if we can find Mr. Bill,
I bet.
Sure we can.
cause it's all 50 seasons.
All you
so.
have to do is, yeah.
Would you do that, since you're not busy?
Wait, just on YouTube,
Yeah,
just,
yeah, that'd be great.
if you send me a list of the ones you want me to search for, I can do that.
Okay,
Cause that way they'll already be kind of saved right there.
okay, so let's go to our mats. I'm gonna give you at least 4 Pilates proven exercises for low back problems. So the first one is gonna be our pelvic tilt, which I have a heck of a time explaining adequately. So I deflated my ball to be a bowl. And so I'm gonna put it, I want you to watch me as I tilt my pelvis to get the idea of the ball, the bowl. The bowl. So here's your pelvis, right here, in neutral. It's not going anywhere. It balances very nicely. You can stick your hand under the small of your back from either side, and you can almost go all the way through. So when you tilt your pelvis, it looks like this. Tilting toward your head, you're spilling out the bowl. When you return to neutral, the bowl is stable again. When you tilt the pelvis toward your feet, you're spilling the bowl out toward the feet. And when you return back to neutral, that bowl comes right back in place. Did that help? it's a hard concept to understand if you're not used to thinking in terms of tilting your pelvis. We do it all the time, we just don't think about isolating it. Okay, so on your backs, you're in a relaxed position, so you're not arched, you're not flattened. You're just gonna bring your knees together and rock them side to side. Okay, bring your knees back to center. We're going to put that bowl method into use. So palms out, you're in a T position, your palms are down on the floor, facing down. And you're going to pull that belly into the floor, and your back is into the floor, so the bowl is not doing anything. What you're doing is stamping your low back onto the mat. And now release just a little bit so that it's in neutral. And you're going to inhale and exhale as you tilt the bowl or your pelvis toward your head. So what you're doing is closing down your rib cage. And now exhale. And inhale. And return to center. Inhale. Exhale as you press your pelvis away toward your feet. And inhale. And return to center. And repeat. Inhale. Exhale as you tilt toward your head. And inhale, return. And you're in the center. Inhale. And exhale as you tilt toward your feet. And inhale as you return. Okay, so in your neutral position, now you're going to press your back down to the floor. And one at a time, you're going to lift the right knee up. And then the left knee. We're just marching in place. So the first exercise we did is the pelvis tilt. This is the second one. We're going to go through two more to get you familiar with the routine for helping your low back. So the rule of thumb is to inhale before you do the exertion. So inhale here when your knees are both on, your feet are both on the floor. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Okay, that's great. Let's bring the knees into the chest for a little rest. Set your feet back down. This time we're going to lift the right knee up, left knee up. Your back is now pressing into the mat. We're going to lift your arms up, straight up from the shoulder, palms facing each other. Inhale. And as you exhale, extend that right leg out, left arm overhead. Pull back to center, inhale. And exhale, changing arm and leg. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Changing out the arm and the leg. Nice. Exhale as you move away from the body. Inhale, return. Take a break when you need to. When you return those knees back to center, make sure they are directly above your hips. You should always form a tabletop when you're in between the movements here. Nice work. Okay, let's bring our knees into our chest for the rest.
I have a tendency when you don't remind us to breathe opposite of what you're teaching.
know.
Is it out of normal?
It is normal, and I try not to touch too much on the breathing because I get confused myself. The last thing you need is a breathing instructor getting off base. So, if you think about it, the exertion should be on the exhale, so XX.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
so that means mainly it's your arm or your leg moving away from your body.
Okay.
Exertion.
Awesome. Thank you. That's super helpful.
Okay, let's release our knees out into the 90-90 position again. We're gonna do one more set of those dead bugs. Arms up, straight up from the shoulders. Inhale, and exhale, right leg, left arm. Inhale, straight back to center. Exhale, right arm, left leg. Inhale, return. And keep going. Turn your arms and legs back to the center. Grab your knees. Knee to chest stretch. Okay, release your feet back to the floor. Your knees are together. Your feet are together. Your hands are down at your side, palms facing the floor. We're gonna do two kinds of bridges. The first one is what I call a sloppy bridge, but it's really not. That's just my way of remembering that it's not talked through as much. So here's what it looks like. You're gonna lift your bottom up. And I would say as high as you can, but I don't want you to. I just want you to lift so that your butt is off the floor and you feel like you're creating a straight line from your knee to your shoulder. And then lower. So we're gonna do 8 of those, and then we're gonna do 8 of the longer version. So inhale, and on the exhale, lift your bottom up, and squeeze at the top. And inhale, and lower. Inhale, lift on the exhale, and squeeze, and lower. Inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze, and inhale, lower. Inhale down here, exhale, lift, squeeze, and lower. So I'm gonna let you do your own breathing, but remember to exhale on the exertion, and that means the lift. So lift, squeeze, and lower. We have 3 more. Lift and squeeze. 2 more. Lift and squeeze. And lower. Last one. Lift and squeeze and hold it up here. Tighten, tighten, tighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the second version is called an articulated bridge, which means you're going to peel the segments of your back off the floor a little at a time, and then in reverse, you're going to lower them back. So this is what it looks like. So I'm starting at the base of my spine. I'm pulling up, pulling every vertebrae off, but the first one that comes up is the small of, or not the small, but what do you call that? Tailbone. Tailbone comes up. Hips come up. All the way up until about the middle of your rib cage. So here I am at the top, and now we're starting in reverse order. We're lowering down the ribs, through the waist, top of your hips, and finally your tailbone. Okay, so let's do an articulated bridge. Start with an inhale, and exhale as you peel up. Tailbone first, all the way up, all the way up, and then reverse, lay it down. And peel off. And lay it down. Again, peel up. And lay it down. Peel up. And lay it down. Peel up. And lay it down. We have 2 to go. Peel up. And lay it down. On this last one, we're going to hold it up for a count of 8. So peel up. And hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and peel down. And relax. Knee to chest. So did those 2 feel different?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And let's rock side to side with our knees bent.
After you showed us the ball and how you tilt, that last one tilts the further towards your,
Yeah.
yeah, I hadn't got that until you showed us.
And in those bridges that we just did, your pelvis is going to naturally tilt in order to lift your bottom up.
Yeah.
That's why the pelvic tilt is so necessary, because it's all about back health.
And it really does stretch that lower back when you tilt towards you.
Okay, let's roll over. Let's see, so the first one was pelvic tilt, marching in place, dead bug, and bridge. So I've given you 4 of the 8 that I consider the essentials for lower back health. So let's get up into our stretch position. So, what does this make you think of? I have no idea. Okay, number 4, with your left knee tucked in. So bend over that straight leg, keeping the opposite hip down. Your goal is to stretch down so that your chest is leaning onto your thigh. Back in the day, that happened. Okay, come up just enough that your left hand can grab the outside of that right knee. Other hand is here at your hip, and you're going to turn and look over your shoulder. Turn back to the front. Right hand comes over on the outside of that left knee. Turn and look over your shoulder. Come back to center. Let's change out the number 4. Come down on the straight leg. Pull your chest up. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left arm behind. Back to center. Face the bent knee. And come up. Left arm, left hand to the outside of that knee. Turn and look over your shoulder. Come back to center. Bring your legs together. Let's walk side to side. We didn't do a lot on our hips, but it helps anyway. Release any tension in there. Okay, come back to center. Let's take a deep breath up. Blow it out. And again. Thanks for coming. Have a happy Friday.
Thank you, Carolyn.
You're welcome.